Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Kimberland. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at this document that was allegedly leaked a few days ago. It caused a bit of a stir because it basically suggests that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's relationship is entirely fake and a PR stunt. It outlines a pre-planned upcoming breakup of the pair and details how Kelce's team should handle the upcoming publicity. If true, it would be incredibly damning and reputationally damaging. But before we dive in, I want to make it clear that I believe this document is almost certainly fake. It's a troll. Travis Kelce is already taking legal action because his PR company's letterhead was used without authorization. But I'm still going to go through the document, explore the reasons why some might believe or still do believe they are in fact a PR relationship, even though this is a fake document. I'm going to also discuss the very real history of PR-driven celebrity relationships. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's romance seems straight out of a Hollywood script. A pop star and a football star finding love at just the right moment. Taylor had recently exited a controversial relationship with Maddie Healy, while Travis hadn't had much luck in love. Fans quickly got behind this relationship, and it has benefited both personally and professionally, especially Kelce. While he was already a major name in the US sports world, his association with Swift has catapulted him to global fame. He recently signed a $100 million deal with Amazon for his podcast, a deal that might not have been on the table without the boost from this high-profile relationship. Given the timing and mutual benefits, it's understandable why some would question this relationship's legitimacy. If this document were real, it would be incredibly damning. Now let's take a look at the leaked document itself. The stated objective of the document is to effectively manage and mitigate the fallout from the breakup between Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, ensuring Travis Kelce retains a positive public image, minimizes negative media portrayal, and continues to build his personal and professional brand. The document then outlines a strategy for the breakup announcement, supposedly set for September 28th, just 3 days after the split, to allow the initial media frenzy to settle and ensure clarity. It adds that the announcement should be gracious, respectful, and stress mutual respect, even providing an example. Travis and Taylor have decided to part ways after careful consideration. They both value and respect each other's personal lives and appreciate your respect for privacy during this time. The document also emphasizes Kelce's personal growth, framing the breakup as a natural part of life, while highlighting his commitment to his career and achievements in sports. There's even a plan to distribute the statement to major media outlets to ensure broad coverage. However, a spokesperson for Full Scope has strongly denied the document's authenticity, calling it entirely false and fabricated, and stating that we have engaged our legal team to initiate proceedings against the individuals or entities responsible for the unlawful and injurious forgery of documents. Injurious is a fun word. I don't know if I've read that word before. Injurious. I think it's like, because jury is in that word, injurious means like without proper evidence, perhaps, without... I'm gonna look it up. Causing or likely to cause damage or harm. So there we go, that's what injurious means. The document first surfaced on Reddit and most fans quickly dismissed it as fake. Some pointed out that it read like something generated by ChatGPT and questioned the absence of any mention of Travis Kelce's podcast, his biggest platform, which would likely be a key part of any media rollout, though it is possible that this detail could have been on a page that wasn't shown. I'm sorry, I have this like baby hairs. I have baby hairs and they just keep coming out. And I don't know if you have advice on how to deal with baby hairs, but I'm sorry if it annoys you that my little baby hairs come out. They're little babies, they don't know any better. What's kind of interesting is that Travis Kelce is represented by Jack Ketsoyan at Full Scope, and Ketsoyan has admitted to orchestrating PR relationships, sometimes called promances, where celebrities are encouraged to date for publicity and career boosts. In a 2019 episode of Mamma Mia's podcast, The Quickie, Ketsoyan discussed how these promances are often set up to promote a concert, album, or film, or to distract from negative publicity.
I've had two that I did in my career, yes. It was more of a mutual agreement between the agents, and we had a male who actually had a movie coming out, and the movie was getting a lot of bad reviews and it was getting a lot of slack, and they wanted to kind of take the negativity from the movie away and make it more about him. So we found him a girl. Just a 1-year deal. Basically, it just finished off the movie press and the international press, and then just a little bit after that, and then they went down their separate ways because she did not want to do a 2-year deal.
Did it work?
It worked. I mean, it took away from people asking him about how much of a flop the movie was into asking him how their romance is. So she benefited out of that by becoming a household name and getting bigger roles than she would have. She would used to be the third or the fourth lead in any auditions or any jobs that she was getting. She became the first lead. She got a great career boost out of it, for sure.
Taylor Swift's brief relationship with Tom Hiddleston in 2016 was also suspected of being a PR stunt, possibly to divert attention from her breakup with Calvin Harris. And look, there is no concrete evidence to support these claims, but the speculation persists. Celebrity PR relationships are nothing new, and some have been openly admitted to by those involved. For example, in 2006, Nick Lucky and Kim Kardashian went on one single date to the movies, and Nick claimed on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen.
Went to the restroom, and then shockingly, there were 25 paparazzi when we left the theater.
Oh.
I think there were other things in play on our little rendezvous.
Kim Kardashian also wrote in her 2010 book, Kardashian Confidential, with, a K, of course, that she credits that date as her launch to fame because of the publicity generated around it by the paparazzi. Another, even more overt example is that of the rumors that Jay-Z had cheated on his wife Beyonce with Rihanna, who was a new artist at the time. The story was alleged to contribute to Jay-Z and Beyonce's year-long breakup. However, in 2015, Rihanna's former publicist, Jonathan Hay, admitted to making up the story as a way to get attention for her debut single, Honda Replay. He claimed that it was all a publicity stunt. I was desperate at the time because I wanted to have a hit record. On a personal note, one of my friends is an actor, and he told me that during his come up, he was actually approached by a TV executive and offered the opportunity to date a more famous individual to boost his own profile. He declined because he was in a relationship at the time, which is very valid. So, I mean, that's a good move on his part, I think. He's doing fine, he's doing great. So basically, while PR-driven romances are a known phenomenon, this leaked document seems entirely fake. If it were genuine, it could have severely damaged both Kelce and Swift's reputations, seeing as fans have so heavily invested in their relationship because of its highly public and seemingly authentic nature. Again, I want to stress that I believe this document is fake, and I doubt any real plan like this would be so carelessly leaked if there was any truth to it. For now, it's safe to assume that their relationship is most likely genuine until we have stronger evidence to the contrary. Editor Kim here. Since filming this video, there has been an update. A reporter for the Daily Mail has written about a phone call she received from one of Travis's publicists, where she apparently shared her disdain for the rumor mill. The reporter, Katie Hine, states in her latest article, angry at how the story discussing the false document had been written for this paper's online edition, in a raised voice she told me, "We have been trying to keep stories that the relationship is fake out of the media for a year now, and now this." It's the first time anyone close to Taylor or Travis has addressed the unsubstantiated rumors circulating online since they began dating. Malihi later reeled off a number of US media outlets with which she has close relationships, and suggested if I wanted to have the same, I should be sure to toe her line. Later in the article, she also states that Full Scope has made the discovery that the leaked contract was created by a college student. But yeah, what do you think? Do you think this romance is 100% real, entirely fake, or somewhere in between? It definitely was beneficial for the both of them, but hey, they were both superstars in their own right to begin with. Thanks so much for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing. I cover a wide variety of topics, film, TV, pop culture, that sort of thing. So if you want that, please. Anyway, thank you so much. I can't do a sign off properly, I'm sorry.